Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are on this beautiful planet we call home. What's good, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? What's good? What's good, everybody? How is our Thursday going? It is a Grove kind of day here on the Midday Mix-Up. But before we get into that, and while we're still waiting on Miss Mindy to join us, let's see who we got in the building. And before we do that, I put a tweet out letting everybody know we are live on Twitter. Could we go hit that retweet for me? Just let the world know we are live. Tag a friend if you want to. Tag a new Grover. Tag somebody who is not in Grove that needs to be in Grove. Tag them. Let them know we're here. Let them know we're hanging out today. We're just going to talk Grove. No, nothing else. That's today's plan. So hit that retweet for me. And I would definitely appreciate it. But let's see who we got in the building. Londart coming in bright and early, coming in first. What's up, Grove Green Army? Absolutely. Brian Jubilee, what's good, brother? How you doing? Stevie, what's good? Randolph in the building. Big Country in the building. What's good, guys? How we doing? Just Johnny, what's good, brother? Money Magnet in the building. The one and only, the beautiful, my passport stamp partner. Hey, Alexa 88 in the building. What's good, baby? John B in the building, and I heard that little sound that y'all told me not to say to make anymore because I'm too big of a man to be making that tiny sound. Omar, what's good? But let's get Miss Mindy in here, and let's not make her wait backstage too long. Miss Mindy, how you doing?
I'm a little under the weather, but I'm okay. How are you?
Oh no, I'm doing all right. Sorry to hear that you're not feeling well.
Yeah, it's okay. I haven't felt good for a couple of days. It'll be okay. So I sound a little stuffy. So.
Well, there you go. We'll definitely. I'm doing good. We'll definitely be praying for you.
Thank you.
There's some stuff. It's called white flour. I don't know if you can see that.
It's
an essential oil. It's called white flour. It's an essential oil. I'm telling you, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Interesting. You'll have to DM me what it does.
It opens you up.
Oh.
This is what for being a massage therapist for like 10 years, laying face, like when you have a patient laying face down, like they just start draining. So this will clear that up so quick and open you up. It's amazing stuff. That's like my third bottle I've got. I mean, I go through that stuff.
Huh.
It's good stuff. I'll DM you with the link. Or
yes.
Maybe Alexa can do that during the show.
Awesome. She probably will. Yeah, I'm just congested, and I feel like I have arthritis all over. So.
Oh no.
Yeah, just icky, but that's okay. You'll be fine. So, but yeah, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Surviving the red days. Surviving red days. But excited for the future in Green Days. That's the one thing about this situation. We've been here before. We've been through the consolidation period, and we've seen a nice run up. So we know the process.
Yeah.
Money Magnet coming in says, "Get well roses for Mindy."
Oh,
so you got some get well roses.
Right. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, it's they say it's the cycle, and I think that it's kind of like a changing of power myself, but. If it's definitely not pretty, but you can't, every day can't be a green day. That's not even possible. But as long as you believe in what your investments are and what their futures are, then that kind of just lets and which I mean you have to make your own decisions, but yeah, that's just how I feel about it. I personally don't just depending on what the project is, I don't overstress it. But again, that depends on what the project is and all that. But yeah,
absolutely.
So it's a little bit ugly out there.
It's definitely ugly. It's definitely ugly out there. And but the one thing that we've really been focusing on here is trying to find the bottom and preparing, because Cuff has done a really good job, and we've been calling that it's gonna the Bitcoin is gonna go a little lower, and we're saying it's going to go a little lower. So we actually told people, right now might be a good time to stable coin up for a little while. we do our
Well,
best around here to try to protect.
that's true. But then some people will tell you that there's a war against staple coins. So, it's one of those,
Absolutely,
but
absolutely.
but at the same time, I found it kind of strange and interesting that China legalized Bitcoin of all things yesterday, which kind of puts it under in their own way, their own protection. And considering that altcoins, basically, we more or less go by the same chart as Bitcoin, then that still leaves us hope as far as we're concerned about overall projection. But with Grove, we have real life use cases. So the which you should be if you're a utility token, but at the same time, you know ours provides self-sustainability, not only of course for people to gain their self-sustainability, but also with a project that's generating revenue that also helps it provide sustainability to the chart because it's not solely dependent on the market. So which is the entire basis of Grove, is that it generates revenue, so that way that we will not be solely dependent on the market.
For sure. I'm definitely excited for Grove, the utility, and just because I got to kind of hear, a little more of the process and what's going on, and just little bits and pieces, and the real world use case, like the solar panels, the hydroponic, the aeroponic, farming, and all that is going to be. I mean, that's real world utility. I mean, that's not based on DeFi or based on the metaverse or something like that. So I saw somebody ask a while ago, are you anyone gambling in Luna? I'm not. And Cup said I would wait as well. What's up, Cup? How you doing, brother?
Hey, Cuff. I was in
homie
Cuff's show for a little bit last night listening to him.
Oh, very cool.
Absolutely.
Londar says hydroponics on the moon. Hey. Hydroponics, aeroponics, get all the ponics.
Yeah, why not? But but it is about self-sustainability. And so last year, which same as renewable energy, was an $80 billion market without mass adoption. Hydroponics was I think it's 63 is the exact number, but $63 billion market also without mass adoption. So if that tells you what can happen, once that gets more adapted. So it's very interesting, to say the least. And so, that's why we chose the markets that we did, is because there's a lot of growth there. And it's also, both are very, very large markets, and so much that can be done within them. So, so that's where our concentration is. And that's also some of the reasons why that it is.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm like I said, I'm excited to see the real world use case, and to have a token that is based around real world use case and real world utility is really nice. So I'm excited to see what the future holds. Cup says, "What's up, Mindy? We got Donald in the building as well. What's good, Donald? Miss D Nice in the building. Absolutely. So real quick, y'all do me a favor. I put the tweet out there letting everybody know that we have Miss Mindy and Grove joining us today. So if we could go hit that retweet and let's get it out there. Just let Twitter know that we are here, we are live, and we got Miss Mindy joining us. What better way?
I had somebody send a message earlier that said that we don't give enough information. I said, we're in spaces or on media every single day. What are you talking about?
Right. And if you missed today, don't worry. We'll be in a Twitter space tomorrow. Me and Miss Mindy hanging out with the rest of the Grove party. For sure.
Exactly.
Paul, what's good, brother? How you doing, Paul?
Hey, Paul.
So yeah, I mean, I will say Grove is definitely consistently out there. It is nonstop. I mean, every day they got something. They put a calendar out, like a weekly, event calendar, every week. So If you don't know where they are, all you got to do is look at it. And look on the Telegram, or look in the Telegram or the Twitter.
Yep. That's all you got to do. And so that way that we did that so people could plan. And also, know that, just like you said, so that way that, if they have missed kind of the happenings and news and stuff, that they know when they can catch it the next time, which, we stay very, very active on our social media outlets. So like the news and stuff like that, we post from the official page and, the Instagram and Facebook and stuff too, and Telegram. So, we all do a very good job of keeping those really active and the word spread. So that the media schedule, allows them, if they want to hear it, in real time versus, tracking it down and reading it. But either way, it's definitely out there.
For sure. For sure. Pull up the Twitter over here. See if I can see if we got anything new. I think we had some new news this week that I kind of feel like we need to talk about just a little bit, because it is big news. If I can put, where I know it's got, hey, there it is. So let me if I can make that a little bigger.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh.
So we had a little bit of news this week, huh?
Absolutely. CoinMarketCap finally got done and listed. So beyond thrilled about that. And if you think about it, just like how that post says, look at what they're walking into. So they have efficiency tools and different things and parts of our roadmap that's already been released. They also have staking, and our staking and farming numbers are very attractive. And plus, other things in the mix too. So, but yes, the CoinMarketCap happened. That's super exciting. Today, if you look at CoinGecko, it has us listed. It just doesn't have it loaded, but it does have us listed if you look at CoinGecko too. So super, super exciting news that that's finally done. So, most people think that, so like when you do those, you have to go through an actual agency. You wouldn't think that you would, but you have to go through a different agency. So we've changed agencies that we went through, and poof, there you go. It happened. And so, but yeah, super, super, super exciting news. We'll also have ads there pretty soon as well. Because we are, which I mean, it's a new project. So, we're in the 4,000, but at the same time, a lot of people look for those higher numbered just so that way that it has a lower market cap, so that way that they can get a better entry point. So I personally am not concerned that it says that we're in the 4,000s, just because a lot of people, like I said, like to go to those just because they have a lower market cap and a greater entry. So so absolutely exciting news that both of those are happening.
Yes, ma'am. I know I was very excited to open my wallet and see a dollar amount. It was pretty cool.
Yes.
It was, and that's how I knew. Like, because honestly, I would have to go into PancakeSwap, put my Grove up there, put in USDC, and then like hit max just to see, okay, what's my total at right now? All right, cool. Like it was the whole process. But now you just open your wallet, boop, there it is. You got your total.
Exactly. And if for those of you that have not seen it, for whatever reason, it's probably just a lag in your wallet. But some of them do take a little while. Sorry for my cough. But some of them do take a while. But either way, it should be loaded in your wallet at some point, because that, of course, is based on CoinMarketCap.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. So I'm just, if that happens, it usually pops up pretty quick. Yeah. Sometimes I usually just close the app, open my wallet back up, and it's usually there.
Yep. Exactly. So, but I would just say that just in case somebody did encounter that, because there's always one or two. So,
for sure.
Yeah, just to get that word out. Yeah.
Londar says my SafePal has had a dollar amount for since day 3. Here's the thing: I need to get me a cold wallet. I need that needs to happen.
How do you not already have one?
You know, I was waiting for one to come out, and so like I just need to get one now.
Yeah, I would just yeah, absolutely. I don't know
Yeah,
what I'm not familiar with SafePal, but I've heard it mentioned more since Grove than I ever have. So that's something I'm gonna have to look into too. But they say that you can just
SafePal.
go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, no,
I'm
no,
sorry, I
go
cut
ahead.
you off. Go ahead.
No, no,
I
go
was gonna
ahead.
say SafePal. SafePal was a cheaper option to like the Ledger and the Nano.
Oh,
Um, I think those were like $200 or something like that, and
mm,
the SafePal was like $85, not $100.
mm.
Somewhere. Don't quote me on those price, but it was like substantially cheaper. Um, but it's still a good wallet as well. Apache in the building. What's good, brother?
Apache, Apache. A lot of people just take like an old iPhone or an old phone and delete, do a factory reset and then have it on there and leave it in airplane mode and also leave it turned off. And obviously with a VPN and a firewall. But that's what a lot of people do
I
instead
did
of.
that. I did that until
Oh,
my screen on my backup phone went out.
oh, mm,
And I was hell like I was real scared. Cuff was actually I was on the phone with Cuff because I was trying to move some funds around and like I needed to get into because like my Google Authenticator was on there. Like I couldn't do nothing without my backup phone.
oh
And
goodness.
yeah, and I had it that way. I was like I'm not. I don't want it in my hand. Like I'm just setting it away. But the day I needed it, I was like, okay. And my screen lit. Like it was downstairs, but I would go get it. But it's tough. It,
Yeah.
it was I was freaking out. I was freaking out for about a day, and then I got it all figured out. Got it all
Good.
figured out.
Good. That's what matters. That's what matters.
And they say
Oh.
a lot of people Cuff saying also they you can swap ETH to BNB, not just price.
Well,
So
on our
you
website we have
can
SimpleSwap. On our website we have SimpleSwap, and you can switch Ethereum to BNB or BNB to Ethereum.
well, let's pull the website up.
Yeah, that's
Is
what
that gonna be
SimpleSwap
in the
does too.
menu?
Uh huh. Actually, I think it's up there at the top. No, like underneath where Grove is, but it could be under the menu. We recently changed some things around on the website, so I'm not really all that familiar with exactly how it got changed.
And my computer's running slow.
Of course.
Probably because I got
But yeah, you can
15 things up here.
but yeah, you can go under SimpleSwap on our website, and you can switch Ethereum to BNB or BNB to Ethereum. It's super, super easy. So instead of having to go to a different outlet, you can just do it directly on the website and just connect your wallet. Are you closing all your 15 things?
I am trying to close it down, see exactly what. I'm actually going to close that tab down as well and open a new one. Let's see what happens here. Do 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 do. Man, I didn't realize it was going to take me this long.
Yeah, because it either has to be my internet or yours. And so far, so good. I'm not even going to say I'm not going to say nothing about mine. Because
Yeah, we don't even mention it. Don't even mention it.
don't even mention it. Because StreamYard definitely does not like mine.
And that's weird that it doesn't like
Isn't
yours.
it?
I'm
At
all
all.
right. And for some reason, it does not want to pull up right now for
Yeah,
me
but
for
anyway,
some
you
reason.
can use SimpleSwap on our website also. So if you don't have that, code wallet, you can always just go to our website and do that too. Or if you don't want to open up that code wallet, you can always just go to our website and do that too. Whichever one you want to do.
That's what's up. Yeah, Londart says $50 for just the hardware wallet. 104 for the whole kit. I have a couple of videos to
Oh,
include one of mine from yesterday that I hit on SafePal.
oh. I mean, if
So,
it's
like
the
I said,
same
it
thing,
was
why not?
substantially cheaper.
Yeah. I mean, if it's the same thing, why not? That's the other benefit of having, for instance, like BSC. It's a whole lot cheaper than Ethereum. I see
Yes,
everyone.
ma'am.
I see everyone's threads, in the last couple of days and last week, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Which last summer they wasn't no joke neither, but in the last couple of days that's been insane. But that's also a benefit again, to BSC is because the prices are pennies in comparison. So, or extremely cheaper. So if you can get that cold wallet and it's the same thing as the more expensive ones, then why not? Of course, still get from the manufacturer, but if it's that much cheaper, why not?
For sure. Yeah, like I said, I need to get one. I just haven't. And that's totally on me. I need to get one. It's tough when like bills come up and then like you got like my girls like one of my oldest is about to graduate and like prom is this weekend and all that. So yeah, so I have a senior and a junior in high school. So that's not just one prom, that's two proms this weekend. So yeah. And that's just that's just prom. So I mean that's not including getting the oldest ready to move out and go to college.
I didn't know that your kids were
So
that old.
yes, ma'am.
My son also has prom this Saturday and also graduates in a couple weeks too.
That's awesome. Yeah, my
Prom
daughter,
season.
she graduates and yeah, she's going out to Arkansas.
Mm. Well, that
Going to
was an
college in
interesting
Arkansas.
choice.
Apparently a lot of she has a couple of friends there, and I advocated for her going away, getting away from our, getting away from hometown, go see what else is out there.
That's true.
So
That's definitely
I
true.
didn't leave. I didn't leave,
Ah,
and I stayed here, and it's I love my town. Don't get it wrong. I love my hometown, but what else is out there? Why
yeah.
not? You got a chance. You got a chance at 18 years old to go spend 4 years away from home, away from mom and dad, and man, take that. That is my advice.
Oh yeah, for
Oh
sure.
yeah, and their birthdays are at the end of the month, and
Oh.
their birthdays are three days apart. So
Oh.
lots of fun. Yeah. So this month is
No stress
great.
at all.
No. I love the fact that the market decided to crash this month. It's great.
Yeah,
It's great. It really, it's
it's great.
awesome.
It's
It's
wonderful. Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
So if you see my OnlyFans, just keep your mouth shut. Just keep on moving. Just
I'm not saying nothing.
big toe picks and calf raises. That's all that's going to be on there. I'm
Yeah.
just kidding. Just kidding. But no, yeah. It is when they say it, the bear markets will push you and will squeeze you even when like to past the point of like when your bills are due and when things are comfortable. That's what the market's designed to do.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
you just got to be the ones who are able to withstand that. So
Yeah. It's definitely sometimes not for the faint-hearted. That's for certain. But
absolutely.
that's why that responsible influencers and people of tokens will tell you and other people to only to invest responsibly, and some will tell you that if you can't take it out in the yard and burn it, don't invest it. And it's but others like to gamble a little bit more, and um which with something like this going on, that kind of makes for not the best situation. So I hope that they keep their mental health intact, and understand that cycles happen, and hopefully everything turns out right. But yeah, so reach out and talk to your friends that are not in a good position in crypto, because I'm sure that a lot of them could use it right now.
Absolutely. And that's one of the things, like for me, like when I started, I had a group of friends that like I kind of stopped talking to, but I need to make sure that like I don't just, introduce them and then leave them high and dry. Hopefully they're all subscribed to my YouTube channel. because they are kind of the reason I started it. But yeah, you just got to make sure you check in on the ones who, especially the ones that you know that aren't plugged in, who don't have their ear to the ground, who don't necessarily know what's going on.
Exactly.
Having these conversations, getting people invested is awesome, but it's the what happens next. We can't just okay, you're invested. All right, see you later. Holler at you.
Yeah.
You got to educate them along the way, and especially those ones that you've actually helped yourself personally. So definitely got to do that.
Exactly. And, again, it brings me back to, of course, Grove. And with our cases being real life use cases, which, yes, we have utilities on our roadmap that are not, but we very much have ones that are. And so, that's where it will make itself own self-sustainable. So it's kind of, funny in its own way that we provide self-sustainability for people and self-sustainability for the token and our investors all at the same time. So, but absolutely make sure that you all reach out to other people, because you got to remember in the last year alone, think of how many new investors that so they're not really prepared for anything like this. And so, we just got to be mindful, and even people that you're typically not friends with, at least reach out to them and be like, hey, this is what's going on and all that. So, but yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Big country like that. Big toe picks and cap raises.
I really like him. He's very funny. I really like him.
Big country's awesome. Big country is awesome. Yeah. Thanks for letting everybody know that I'm 35. Thanks for reminding me. I thought I was 36 for a second. But Alexa says I wouldn't know squat without your channel. Yeah, that's probably you're welcome.
That's true.
Yeah, she would tell you she wouldn't know squat, and she tells you that my portfolio is her portfolio. So she just lives through me over here in crypto.
Yes. Hey, but
my what? NFTs are hers.
It's all the same. Yeah. So now all you gotta do is get her a ring.
right.
I had to throw that in there. I had to. At
onion
some point
ring.
in time. Win ring.
Get you an onion ring.
But yeah, so I mean things are going good at Grove, and things are going really good, and so you just got to be mindful that other projects are not just at the current moment, and there's going to be smear campaigns and all of that just because that's the way some people are. So just be mindful that's just what it is, and go on forward. But yeah, so I mean it's just this I said the other day, and I think others have also resonated and said it, this bear here has been quite the bear. This
right
bear here
absolutely
has been quite the bear. So but yeah, so
for sure.
just look for it, because as the weeks progress, I'm sure that others will probably be of those kind of practices, and it just is what it is, and that's just part of it. So but yeah, but just be mindful of other people and just reach out to them and all of that. So but at Grove, we're moving forward. We have new things coming out all the time. So we're still working on our Grove Green platform, and working on getting listings for that, because we of course very much believe in token coexistence. I've said that several times, and it's one thing to say it, it's another to do it. So we are still working on getting listings for that, and not just the main point, other than of course token coexistence, is to get more people aware that such an initiative exists, because before Grove, not too many people even knew that there was such a thing as green crypto. And so it's just going to be a listing house, kind of like CoinMarketCap, but for other green crypto. So yeah, and there it is there. So as we get more listings, they'll be added there, just for you, again, just to bring more awareness to other green cryptos.
I got a question real quick. How does one get their YouTube on the YouTube video on there?
Actually, I believe it's just done. I think that it's just done at random. I don't think that we selected. I could be wrong, but I don't think that. I think that
Okay.
when it was originally created, like where Classies is, when it was originally released, Crypto Debs was the first one there.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think it just
There you
does. I
go.
think it just does it at random, as long as the word Grove token is in the first part of the name, because hers was the first one there when it was first released. And many prayers to Crypto Dev for those of you all that that know her. You know, of course, please keep her in your thoughts. But yeah, so
Absolutely.
that's the Grove. That's the Grove Green platform there. And then we also have, we released a couple weeks ago the graphics and functionality of our Grove Keeper, and that is of course progressing along pretty well, and we'll have it in beta pretty soon. And so I mean everything's just progressing along. I don't really There's not really been snags. We also have our NFT, which it was supposed to be released at the end of last month. However, had a few little edits and things to do to it, but it should be released any day. And again, this NFT is a 101, and which this collection tells a story. And so the first piece, which is what's going to be released, is the centerpiece for it, and it goes to, and like I said, it goes together kind of like a puzzle and tells a story. So very, very interesting concept, um, and yeah, so it should be released any day now.
That's awesome. I'm definitely excited about that. And you said I know the artist, and you keep making me like have to guess, and so I'm just gonna stop guessing and wait
Yes,
until it's released,
I'm not going
and
to
that
sneak it.
way I know.
Yes, I'm not going to sneak it, because this artist definitely deserves the recognition and being able to be the one with him and John to announce that it is his work. Um, so yeah, but I really, really like it. There's so many different mediums in art, and anyone that knows me knows that I'm a huge, huge art lover. Typically, I like realism, but this one is not done as realism, and so, but it's still to me a very, very good piece. So, and it's just in the medium of art and which ones that you like. So, again, we should have that
Right.
released any day now.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, I know. And we last week we took a peek at the metaverse and stuff like that. So, man, there's a lot going on with Grove to get excited about for sure.
There is, and we don't wait until it comes due in the roadmap to start on it. Oh no, it's
Donald said it's
not.
not me. I can announce that.
Oh no,
Oh
it's not
man.
Donald on this. But I do love Donald's NFTs, though. I do. We all know that I'm a super fan of Donald and his NFTs. I basically scream it
Absolutely.
every time I see him. But yeah, I mean, there's not a part of our roadmap that's not already being worked on. So, like I said, we don't wait until it comes due and then get started. It all has to get started in order to be able to deliver on time or within range. And um, so we talked about the metaverse last time I was here. That's progressing. Still have other partnerships that are also in the works that we haven't announced yet. So that'll be interesting as well. And let's see. I think that we were listed. I don't think so, but we've recently been listed on SafeMoonSwap. We got that listing done as well. And I am very much a fan of SafeMoon. And so I'm very, very, very excited that we were able to get listed on their swap. And, hopefully that partnership evolves to other things as well over time. But for now, we're just on their swap. So excited about that as well. And then we also got listed on Hotbit since the last time that I was here. So you now have 5 choices of where to purchase. So you have, and of course, after you do your research, but so you can go to Binance, excuse me. Woo! Uh-oh. You can go to Bitmart. You can go to Bitmart. You can go to Hotbit, you can go to PancakeSwap, SafeMoon, or Indocoin, and be able to purchase Grove.
Very cool. Very cool. And did I see? I thought I just saw a post that said Bitmart just got listed on Bitmart, correct? Let's scroll down to it.
Well, no, we've been listed on Bitmart, but we have a second pairing. So you can actually so now you can actually wrap Ethereum with Grove. So instead of us having a bridge, this was a secondary way to do it, and then also, you know, help Bitmart get traffic for us, you know, through their exchange. So instead of, you know, just using USDT and wrap, you can now use Ethereum. So you know, very, very excited about that, because that, you know, basically gives us a bridge, because a lot of people don't know or don't want to know about, you know, BSC or BNB, and because it seems a little too confusing to them, because, you know, they're so used to Ethereum tokens. So this was another way to be able to provide them an outlet.
Absolutely, yeah. And I pulled up. Here is the Bitmart post where they have, you know, dear Bitmart users, we will list Grove ETH trading pair 12 p.m. on May 17th. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
So pretty cool there. That's cool.
Yes, because a lot of people, you'd be amazed at how many people refuse to learn BNB or BSC, but, you know, as their tokens or they venture out with their diversity, you know, that may be something that they get used to over time. But, you know, for now, this at least gives them another option as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. Here's that Bitmart. I turned the volume down. But absolutely, you heard it here first, y'all. You never know. Potential. You never know.
Well, actually, if you go, we did do the application, and if you go to Binance, you will see Grove listed there. Not active, but it is listed there. And now you're typing Binance.
Yes, ma'am, I am. I have a VPN. See, here's I never get on Binance because I don't I'm Texas. We can't Binance US. We can't use. So I don't ever go to Binance.
You can't use Binance US?
Not in Texas.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that's interesting.
But yeah, it is. So now that I have a VPN, I can actually get on Binance and enjoy Binance.
That's awesome. It's very, very easy to use, and, you know, just like our Grove Keeper is an insured wallet, which, you know, we'll get into more details as it gets closer, but it is an insured wallet. Other wallets, but that are centralized though, are Binance and Coinbase. So, you know, I definitely prefer to use Binance. I didn't know that you couldn't use that in Texas.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, even Binance US. I mean, it's something about how they've applied for the application, and they're just waiting on the, I don't know, the legal. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I can't. But now I got a VPN, so I could have been using Binance for a while.
Yeah, and I'll also tell you this: found out the hard way, which a lot of us did, that you can't use Binance US in Dubai. You can under VPN, but you can't just automatically go on there.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one thing that here in Texas that just doesn't work is Binance.
Interesting. You know, just like New York, Dubai has controlled airwaves, and so you have to use VPN for that. So, but yeah, so it's very, very interesting. But yeah, so Grove is listed on Binance if you go there, and it's just not active, but it will at least let you look at the chart and all of those things.
Very, very cool. So yeah, like I said, lots of stuff coming on. A lot of stuff coming uh, from Grove. It's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Only two things come from Texas. Whoa, 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 whoa. No Texas jokes now.
Yeah, man, he loves his Texas.
Absolutely, absolutely. The shirt I have on underneath this one says, "Yep, it's a Texas shirt." It's the one that says, "Come and take it." Salo says, "Question of the day." Let's go see what you got, Salo. I have a feeling I might know. Oh, I don't know. I didn't know that one. Wingrove and Salo wallet.
I didn't know you were
As soon
having your
as
own
you,
wallet.
as soon as you get that Salo wallet out, shoot me your seed phrase. I'll send you some. Just kidding, brother. Just kidding. Yeah. One of these days we'll get you some more Grove in that Salo wallet for sure. How what? There are
So,
only two.
starting next week, actually. What did she say?
That one said there are only two jokes about Texas, and both are true.
Oh, I don't know them. But starting next week, once a week, because we hold spaces or have media every day. One of the times, all the other founders and the core team will be there. But you have to remember they're in a completely different time zone, so it doesn't. Our time zone is not really feasible for them because it's truly the exact opposite. And
Right.
so but we're going to start having, starting next week, at least one space or media a week where they'll all be there. So that way, like, if you all want to talk with John and get to know him, or just ask him questions, those types of things, you'll be able to. And Gabby, which Gabby is the director of operations, he. And then, of course, Richard deals with acquisitions and many, many other things as well. And then Carlo is one of the directors also, and he deals with content creation and many other things as well. He's kind of a man who wears many hats, same as Gabby. So we're going to start having spaces with them at least once a week, but we'll announce all that when that happens. So that way, people can also get to know them and not just know me; they also get to know them as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, I want John to join us on the midday.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. It's 3:45 in the morning right there in Australia right now. That's the thing. Like, it's when I start, it's 3 a.m. when I start my show.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that's going to be like tomorrow night we have our Twitter space at 7 p.m. or something like that. 7:30, somewhere around there.
Well,
8:30 Eastern. Yeah, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. So maybe he'll be there tomorrow. So
maybe.
You never know.
Yeah,
you never know.
It just depends on how their schedule is, because I don't know exactly what their schedule is tomorrow. But yeah, so that's why that people haven't got to know them. It's not at all because they didn't want to. It's just because their time zone in comparison to ours is the absolute complete opposite. Just like whenever I move to Dubai shortly, I'll basically have no sleep because I'll have to be on the time zone there and then also the time zone here. So it'll be interesting, to say the least.
Absolutely. Apache, yes, I'm just outside of Dallas. Luckily in Dubai, I think the midday starts at like 10 p.m.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's not bad at all.
Not too bad. A little better than 3 in the morning.
Definitely better than 3 a.m. Definitely better than 3 a.m.
If you don't have a John A, go with John B. Oh, Salo, that's funny. Salo said, if you don't have a John A, go with a John B.
Oh, that's funny. That's very funny.
John B just said, "I'm here, bro." Love it. I love my community here. The tribe we got. we rag on each other and give each other a hard time, but it's all out of love, and I love it.
Exactly, and it's great interaction. Most people don't know that this was the beginning of Twitter Spaces. Is
Absolutely.
You and Cuff were the beginnings of, and so and Deb and others. So I'm glad that it's still active and alive, and because this was the original. But I think that I agree. I think that you have a great community, and it's the same. You have regulars, just like restaurants have their regulars. You have your regulars.
Absolutely, and yeah, and I gotta give it. Cuff really did start the whole round table streams where you have multiple guests on your multiple points of view, which basically turned into Twitter Spaces.
Yep.
So yeah, that dude over there, he definitely deserves a lot more credit than what he gets, for sure.
That is a fact. That is a true fact.
This Baby Fat, what's good? How you doing, ma'am? It says, hey, Justin, Mindy, and fam, what's good?
Oh, hey. She's one of my favorites. She's a very gifted graphic artist, by the way, if you didn't know that. I always shout that out every time I see her. It's probably like every time Mindy sees me, she always says that to everybody. So if that was supposed to be private, I tell everyone every time I see her. So because she really
I don't think it's private. She's because she's done some giveaways on my. She's done some giveaways actually on my channel. Back in the day. So
I didn't know
Preston that. Pratt in the building. What's good, Preston Pratt? What's good?
Hey,
we
Preston.
got Jack
Hey, Preston.
Ryder in the building. What's good? What's good? Well, Miss Mindy, I know that you are not feeling well, and I know you are a busy lady. So I do not want to keep you too long. And we're right at that. We're under an hour, so I know people on YouTube like to not watch hour long, more than an hour. So I feel like we're in that good spot.
Yeah.
How's that sound all right with you?
Yeah, I mean and thank you, because I definitely do not feel well, but and got a million things I need to do, or phone calls, but and I appreciate the respect for it. And I love coming here, just same as Cuff's show. You all are the beginning. And so I think that, we should always pay homage to that, because you all are the beginning. So, and plus, you're my favorite people. So, and Alexa included, so I can't leave her out. When ring, I'm telling you, when you finally give her a ring, it better be Kim Kardashian style and on TV. So,
maybe YouTube. I don't know about TV. YouTube, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. But either way, I know that you're probably tired of hearing that, but we will always cheer for it, needless to say. But thank you very much for having me, and for making this, because our interviews are always, a relaxed area that it's not stuffy and formal, and we can just be people and talk about Grove and other things as well. It's a great change in comparison to the stuffy ones. So I definitely appreciate that for sure. But anyway, so you all have a fantastic day. Thank you for having me. And I will see you all around. And I'll see you, Justin, tomorrow night in the space.
Absolutely. We will be there. And that's at 8:30 Eastern time, 7:30 Central time tomorrow. And we'll be on Twitter. It's already out there. If you go to my profile, you can see the link on there as well. Apache says, okay, I guess I need two good people from Dallas. I need to know good people from Dallas. I'm in Houston raised. Go. Okay, first off, all three of those sports teams you just named will get you kicked out of most places here. So when you come to Dallas, just don't say go Rockets, Astros, or Texans, and you'll be okay. Because around Dallas, we them boys, we the Rangers and the Mavericks. So just kidding, brother. Nothing but love. Nothing but love. But but yeah, Miss Mindy, Baby Fast Gift says get you some elderberry, honey, garlic, honey. Let's try that again. Elderberry, honey, and garlic.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll help you out.
And I'm going to do so, because I do.
And I'll shoot you the DM with this.
Yes.
I'll shoot you a DM with that essential oil. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It's pretty good stuff.
So I'll be better. It's just how that goes. Just a few days. But anyway, but
Absolutely.
thank you again for having me. I love being able to chit chat with you and everybody in the community. And I will see you tomorrow.
Absolutely, and thank you again, and definitely thoughts and prayers. Hopefully you get to feeling better by then, and
Yes.
feeling a little bit better tomorrow too. So,
Yes,
Apache
absolutely.
said, "I'll be kicked out. Let's go, man. If you're with me, you won't get kicked out. You'll be all right. Come hang out with me. You'll be just fine." But thank you, Miss Mindy, again for joining us. We're going to wrap this one up here and keep it nice and a little shorter for the YouTube. But guys, thank you so much for always showing up, always showing love, always supporting. Again, thank you to Mindy. Thank you to Grove for stopping by. And like I said, we'll see you tomorrow here on the Midday Mix Up. But we will also see you tomorrow, Friday, in that Twitter space with Grove and Miss Mindy. And you never know. Maybe we'll get John and maybe another some other developers to join us. But outside of that, I'm gonna leave you like this: 2 things in the world you can control at all times. That's attitude and effort. Stay positive. Give 110%. Chat. Tell somebody you love them today. You never know. It might change their day, their week, their month, or even their year. I love y'all. I really, really do. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for always being here. Until next time, I'm JustAman. Peace.